Alright, hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to a new video. Today I'm gonna show you how you can make like a quest system, right? This is gonna be pretty simple, but the cool thing about this is that you can expand on this easily. So I've made it easy on purpose. If you guys want me to, let me know in the comment section below. If you want more of these types of videos on how to make quests or whatever in general. And also if you have any problems or something like that, leave it in the comment section. I will try to help you guys out as much as I can. So in today's video, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys, okay? So we have here our level, which is basically just an asset from the Unity asset store. It's completely for free. But this is mostly your level or whatever. You've come to this place and you need to open this door. And it doesn't open. There is a key required, right? So you just wander around on the map. You see, oh, where is the key? Now you can, like I said, I don't know, you can make this a maze or add some enemies or whatever, guys. But like I said, for the purpose of this video, I've made it as small as possible. So and then you go into this beautiful room and you see the key, you pick up the key, you go back, unlock the door and continue. That is going to be our objective, to find the key and then unlock the door. So yeah, let's actually do this. So the first thing that we're gonna do is I'm gonna come over to this door here. Now this door already has an animation on it, which is a door open. I will show you in just a second. Unlock door open, which is, when it's closed, it opens up like this, right? I'm not going to go into full depth on how you make these animations. I mean, you can search that on YouTube. There are plenty of tutorials on how to make animations. But I've placed this little key block thingy here. And what I'm going to do, this is also, by the way, from the Unity Asset Store. What I'm going to do is, as a child, I'm just going to put a 3D object, a cube. Something like this. And we're going to put it a little bit forward. A bit longer. A bit wider. Something like that. Just so that the player can enter this. So I'm also going to disable the mesh renderer for now. And I'm going to set is trigger. Now here comes the coding part, because this is going to be our, how should I say this? In most games you go up to a character or whatever and he says, oh, if you want my help or whatever, you want to unlock a sword or just something, you have to gather these ingredients or whatever. So this is going to be our, how should I say this, like our starting point of our objective. Okay, I'm gonna call this trigger for now. Okay, now we're gonna right click and we're gonna make our C# code and we're gonna say get key objective, something like this, or objective 1, objective 2. This is, like I said, this is all up to you. Alright. Then you want to open it up. We don't need our start. Get rid of this comment. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say public game object, our door animation. So our door that is going to open. So door anim. Or actually one animator, like that. Just so that when we do get the key, we can access the animation of the door and then, open the door. So we are also gonna put a private static bool called is found, right? And I'm gonna say is found is false. Something like that. Now the static, what this does is basically you can access this boolean in other scripts really easily. Okay, yeah, that's about it. It's really cool. But yeah, okay, so we're gonna say on trigger On triggers, stay or you know, I'm gonna do the stay just in case. What I'm gonna do, oh yeah, because when we get the key, we can unlock it. So yeah, the stay, we need the stay. Then we're gonna say if other dot game object dot tag is player. Then inside of here, we're gonna make another if. We're gonna say is found is false, which it obviously is in the beginning of the game. Then we want to showcase the objective of find the key to unlock this door, whatever. So up here, public game object, this is going to be our UI. So I'm just gonna say get key objective underscore txt, just so that I know that this is, you know, a UI element. All right, and I'm also gonna set this to false in the beginning of the game, just in case. You don't need to, but just in case you do accidentally set it to, or set it on and you don't want it to be on, you know what I mean. All right, so then what we want to do is the exact same code, paste it here and set it to true. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what that does right now. So we're going to go back into our game view. We're going to go into that trigger. Let me actually close this up a bit. In here, I'm just going to click and drag in the script. Get key object, will make that in just a second. And this is our door. So unlock door, which is this door, by the way, just in case. Boop. And there we go. We have our animation controls. So we also need our get key objective text, right? So I don't think that I have, yeah, we don't have a canvas. So we're gonna make one canvas, call it canvas, whatever. On the top here, and UI text mesh pro. We're just gonna say get key objective. Okay, I'm gonna press on F, go into 2D mode. Press on F a bit. Oh shit! Come on. There we go. Here it is. Now we're gonna say find key or something like that. And I'm gonna drag it to the top left corner. Go to game view, see, okay, it looks like that. So this is how it's gonna look. We're gonna get out of 2D mode. Gonna zoom in back on our player. Go back into our trigger. This is our trigger. And we wanna drag in this get key objective of our, canvas. Boop, there we go. And now if I press on play, we go into the trigger. It's not working. Why isn't it working? Oh, great. Look, I made this mistake. So we didn't tag our player or our first person controller as the player. So player. There we go. Press play again. Oh, and then we see find key, right? And then you go ahead and find the key, basically. You search. Ooh, there is our key. Okay. So, this part is not fully done. We're gonna come back to that in just a second. I could already write that code, but I'm not gonna. Oh, where's the key? Here is our key. I'm gonna call this blue. Cannot even type blue key. Right, cool. In our blue key, another 3D object, cube. You can make this an empty object, but honestly I like to work like that because you can just disable the mesh renderer and you already have a box collider on this. Show. You can expand this as much as you like. You can make it something like that, just so that the player, is able to pick it up. So something in this thingy. make sure is on trigger. And this is also basically gonna be our trigger. So, or you know, our quest or whatever. Our, how should I say this, ability to grab the key. Then this is our get key objective, and we're gonna make another C# script. I'm gonna say pick up key. There we go. I'm just gonna get rid of these, we don't need them. And the same thing yet again, on trigger stay if other dot game object dot tag is player, and then we're gonna say if input dot get, for fuck's sake, good, get key code dot e, then yeah, I'm gonna make a reference or a variable game object, and this is gonna be our key. And once we picked up the key, set active false, something like that. And this should be working, but we are also the same thing here. We said get the key objective, but when we get the key, we want that UI element to disappear because we got the key and we want to showcase a new UI objective of something like unlock the door, right? So we're going to make something like that. Then, actually I'm going to copy and paste the same code. So there we go, Control C, Control V, and then in here, set active false, and that should be working. So let me close it up. Like I said, it's pretty simple, but it's, you know, it's really fun and really easy to use. Okay, so our key, yeah, this should work, right? Shouldn't, hopefully. Wait, is this the key? Oh, okay, sorry. This is the parent. So we need to get the key. I'm thinking. By the way, guys, if you have a key and only the key prefab, so no parent, make a parent. I don't know, just call parent, and then put the trigger in here and put your key in here, and then put. Actually, you can also put this on the parent as well. This, like I said, this is solely up to you, but that's the best way of doing it. Because once we set this false, and we only want the key to be false, we don't want the parent to be false, because otherwise it's gonna mess up our code. Yeah. This trigger is a child of the key, right? So if we disable this, it could. I'm not saying it can, but it could mess up our code, because if we disable this, everything gets disabled, so also this code gets disabled. So, you know, don't do it like that. All right, there we go. And then get our key objective, which is just the same thing here. Click and drag it in, and that should be working. Boom. Oh, find the key. The door's not opening. Yeah, let's find the key. Oh, a maze, whatever. Oh, enemies. Oh, slay. Oh, there it is. Up we go in. Press on E. We picked up our key. And then we go back and unlock the door. But as you can see, everything worked. The UI element is gone. Back in our code. We're going to make another game object. And we're going to say unlock door. Underscore txt underscore text. Back our start function, like I said, just in case, dot set active false. Yeah, and then copy the same code and set it to true. All right. Now, without me even looking at the canvas, I'm just gonna say Control D, copy this, and it's gonna be unlock. Unlock door. OBJ objective. And I'm gonna say unlock door. And that is it. Let me see. Unlock door. Okay, because the word is a bit bigger than get key. We just gotta expand it so we didn't work like that. Whoop, there we go. Perfect. Back in our first person view, or sorry, our key. Thank you. There we go. And then, so wait, hold on. Trigger. Yeah. So this is unlock the door. This is the text that we just made. We put it in here because, you know, when we get the key, we want to showcase the new objective, which is unlock the door. All right. So find key. Up you go. There is the beautiful key. Press on E, and then we have unlock door. So back in, oh yeah, by the way, sorry, I almost forgot. Because we made this static bool is found, we can say, because once we pick up the key, we can say access our script. So get key objective dot is oh, we didn't. Oh shit. Make sure you set it to public, otherwise you're not going to be able to get this variable. That's why it didn't show, because otherwise it should have said is found. And now we set it to true because we found the key. Then the cool thing is, in here we can make another if statement. Yeah, we can do it like that. I was thinking about putting another else if here, but you can do it as this, like this as well. So you can say if is found is true. Then we want to get our door animation. So paste it in here. I'm gonna say dot set trigger. I'll show you guys how to do that right now, and it's called open door. Okay, so this door animation I'm going to show you guys right now. All right, we're going to go into our beautiful animated door that I didn't do myself. There it is. Here we go. Voila. In our animation tab, I've made this open door of, I didn't make this, it was already in the assets. Open door, which looks kind of like this. Oh, come on, yeah, thank you. So open door opens up like that, right? In the code, once we get the key and we go back into this trigger, we want to obviously open the door because we got the key, right? Show. We go in our animator of the door that we want to open, and this is going to be like your idle. So mine is obviously a closed door at the beginning of the game, and then when you get the key, we want to open the door. So you want to go in here in our parameters. Do not be on your layers tab, be on the parameters. Click on this plus icon and put a trigger and say open door, something like that. Then we want to make a one-way, so make a transition to here, something like that. And in our arrow thingy here, we're going to come in here and we want to click on this plus sign and we want to, set open door. Oh yeah, by the way, make sure that this open door thingy isn't on a loop. Because when you make an animation, for some reason Unity always sets it to loop time. So annoying, but yeah, that's what it does. So if your door keeps like opening, closing, that's what's happening. So make sure it is off. Okay, and that should be it, right? Has no exit time because we want the door to be open immediately. And this, ladies and gentlemen, should work. Go in here, find key objective. Ooh, all right, let's take a look. Let's take a look around. There's our beautiful key. pick up the key, go back, unlock the door. There we go. And yeah, there it is. Hey, hold on. Let me see the code again. Oh yeah. Because we said, you know, if it's true and we are entering the trigger, immediately open the door. But you want to say if the input dot get key dot get key code dot e come on e, then you're missing a bracket. Thank you very much. Then we want to put this if statement in here, just like that, and this should be correct. Because I mean, you could do it like I just did a minute ago, but this is going to be more interactable for the player. So when we press on E and we have found our key, then unlock the door, or, you know, play the door animation. Oh yeah, by the way, this should completely work. So let's try. Did I save? Because right now, I mean, yeah, this is pretty cool. You know, you go, oh, find the key. That's cool. But when we go into our key, there's no indication to the player like, oh, pick up the key. You know what I mean? Or press this button to pick up the key, right? Up, we press on E. We're gonna change that in just a second. Don't worry about that. Go in here. We are in the trigger. Like I said, when we get the key and we press on E, the door opens and yeet! There we go. Next level of the map. But now I'm gonna expand it. So what I'm going to do is we're gonna make another UI element, and this is going to be use key text, something like that. Same thing over here. Up, set to false. Okay, so I'm gonna get this piece of code. I'm gonna pop it here. I'm gonna change it up. Instead of this, I'm gonna say Control X, and I'm gonna paste it here. Pick this code and put it here. Right? Because, like I said, I'm expanding it. You don't have to. This, you know, if you want your object or your object to be shown more clearly to the player, this is what you gotta do. Before the second if, then we can take this use key text and set it to true, and after we did press on E, set it back to false, and then play the open door. Here we go, and we obviously have an empty slot of our use key. So back in our canvas, I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna go into the 2D mode, just simple. I'm gonna copy this, so Control D, I'm gonna say use key. And then I'm gonna align it in the middle of our scene. Unlock door, but this is going to be use key. Press E to unlock door. There we go. Up, something like that. Press on E to unlock the door. Alright, and that should work. Plus, I'm also going to copy this code. And instead of saying press E to unlock the door, we are going to say press E to pick up the key. And also going to put that in the middle. I'm going to set that off. I'm going to give it a better name. So pick up key txt. Set it off. Get out of 2D mode, go back in our scene, go back into our lock, and then say use key text. So use key text. We're gonna put it in here. And in our key, so this one, because when we enter this trigger, you know, the user needs to know that when they press E, they can pick up the key. So I'm going to open up this code back again. And, you know, it's the same thing. I can copy the same code. So, oh no, wait, sorry. Unlock, don't get key, yep. And this is going to be pick up key text. Yeah, I'm gonna copy this code and I'm gonna do this, set it to false. Copy this code again, and when we enter that trigger, you want to set it to true, and then when we picked up the key, you want to set it back to false. There we go. Go back in our scene. This should be working. Voila, there we go. Pick up key text. So pick up key text, drag it in, and this should work. All right. So obviously, when we didn't find the key, we're not going to go ahead and show the user of like press E to unlock the door because he didn't get the key yet. So we search, we pick up our key. We get press E to pick up the key. Okay, we press on E, the text disappears. We go back here, and now if I enter this trigger, we should see press E to unlock the door. There we go, press E to unlock the door. And why isn't it disappearing? I'll fix that in just a minute. Okay, so what is happening is that when we stay on the trigger and is found as true, it's gonna keep that text true. And because we set it here to false, it's still going to be true because, you know, we set it right here. So in order to fix this, I'm gonna make a private bool. Private bool. I'm gonna say show once. I'm gonna set that to false. Right? Alright, and then in here I'm gonna say NN. Show once is false. Then show that. And if we press on E basically, so if we pick up the key, then we set it to true. That should be good. Let's give it a try. We'll play on start or press on start, my god. Alright, get the key, we get the key. There we go, we find the key. Here it is. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah. You can play with the font like I said. Go in here. There we go. And then, you know, we enter the next level of our scene. And that's actually going to be... Oh, just a second, because we see that this unlock door is also still active. And that is probably because we didn't access that. So that was probably this, yeah, this unlock door thingy. So just under here, the same code. And I'm just gonna say, after we open our door, or once we press on E to unlock the door, you know, it's the same thing. So set active false. We gotta, you know, attention to detail, guys. Really important. Go into our lock. We have an empty slot here, and we're gonna say unlock door objective. And this, ladies and gentlemen, should be it. This should be working perfectly. We go into our lock, find the key objective. There we go. Where's the key? Where's the key? Oh, there's the key. Press on E to pick up the key. We picked up the key. We get a new objective. Unlock the door. We go. And we press on E. And there we go. And then yeet, we are into the next level. But that's going to be it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. And like I said, if you guys want me to expand this, you know, what I was thinking is once we come here, just a sec, you can make like, I don't know, like there is a sphere, like a magical sphere around this, right? And in order to pick up the key, you need to disable the sphere. It's locked. So you come onto these computers or whatever, and it says, okay, press this button first, then that button, then this button. But you can make this like a riddle, you know what I mean? Not that simple. So you press this button, you press this button, and you press this button, and the force field disappears, and then you can pick up the key. And once you, you know, if you did a wrong input system, you said, I don't know, this, and it said, nope, you got an error, nope, it's false, try again. So something like that. If you guys want to see something like that, be sure to let me know in the comment section below. If we get 15 likes, I'll expand this video and, you know, do what I just said, okay? I think it's gonna be really cool. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy. I hope you learned a lot. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.